Journal, where I am basically talking about a lot of things to do with neuroscience and a lot of things to do with stacking on good habits and basically redeveloping yourself, basically restructuring yourself. And today I'm going to be talking about a very important thing, which is basically called habit installation. Now, habit installation is something that science says that habit installation takes up to not 21 days, not 90 days. It takes up to 66 days. This is scientifically backed information. It takes 66 days for you to install a good habit in your system. And what is suggested by the experts is that you start with one habit, with one keystone habit. And by keystone habit, what I mean is a habit that will any which way help you, lift other habits up any which way. But your focus should be on that one habit. Now, that could be anything. That could be you not eating sugar for the next 66 days. That could be you not you eating only one meal a day for the next 66 days. That could be you taking up a sport. That could be you working out. That could be you doing two workouts, maybe one workout in the morning, one second wind workout, which could be a sport or something. So 66 days is what it takes to really install a habit in your system. And according to science, according to neuroscience, there's this thing called myelin. It's a fatty tissue called myelin that starts forming in your brain, and that is said to be associated with champions, with genius performers, with people who excel. So this one fatty tissue called myelin starts forming in your brain. Apart from that, what happens is when you stick to a habit for 66 days consistently, you basically kick in the benefits of neuroplasticity. And neuroplasticity is what? It's basically your brain's ability to change itself. So you do know that. So earlier, neuroscientists used to believe that brain can only develop up to the age of 7 years, or at best up to the age of maybe like early teens. But then all of it has been proven wrong. All your life you can change your brain. And neuroplasticity is something that works on the concept of repeated practice, reiteration. It works on the system of consistency. And now about the 66 days, what I want to tell you is that your first 22 days are going to be really hard. And I know that because I'm doing it at the moment. So your first 22 days are going to be really hard, because you're going to obviously drop your old version, right? Like the version that you basically have associated yourself with. So that has to crash, that has to go. So your first 22 days are going to be really, really difficult. And then the next 22 days are also going to be quite messy. There's going to be a lot of times when you're going to feel like giving up on, whatever new habit, whatever new keystone habit you're trying to build on. But the last 22 days is when this concept called automaticity, it basically is the automatic functioning of something, where to do something is easier for you than to not do it. So automaticity is going to, automatic basically behavior is going to kick in. So 66 days is what you need to stick to a challenge. Now let me know in the comments what is the one challenge that you're trying to what is the one habit that you're trying to inculcate, a good healthy habit. What is a good healthy habit that you're trying to inculcate? And if you are, then start maybe tomorrow, maybe as early as, maybe I would recommend as early as tomorrow, but also have realistic expectations. Don't think that you're going to overnight go from, working out, like maybe walking 20 minutes, to just like running, sprinting for like 10 kilometers. That's not going to happen, because habits take time to compound. But I'm telling you about the whole cycle of habit formation, of habit installation. Habit installation will take you 66 days, and you have to stay consistent, and consistency is basically the only key to mastery. And there'll be a lot of days when you're going to feel extremely uncomfortable, where you're going to feel low on energy, where you're going to feel like, where you're also probably going to feel unwell, because you're just shocking your system into doing something that it's not used to doing, right? So for me right now, my keystone habit is basically doing one workout and one sport. That is my keystone habit, like, trying to do these two things consistently for 66 days. And I am documenting my progress. I'll only be able to tell you how good or how successful it has been at the end of 66 days. So I'm documenting my progress, but I'm also constantly reading up. On studies that back any kind of system that I'm trying to install inside of me right now. So any which way, I really believe in neuroscience a lot. So it's something that is of great interest to me. So I'm kind of trying to, like, read up the literature as much as is available, as much as is available online and in books and everything. So do this. I mean, in Delhi, the weather is cool. Well, no, it's pretty humid in Mumbai. Crazy hot. Humid, actually, to be honest. And in the comments, once this video is over, my goal is to basically have a very good, basically have great mental health. That's what my channel is dedicated to now. My goal is to have great focus, great concentration, great mental health. That's all the content that I'm going to be making, and that is my goal for the next 66 days. So this is what I will be doing, and I want you guys to tell me what your goal is in the comment section, and please do stick to it. Like I told you, the first 22 days are going to be really difficult. That's what my coach has told me. The next 22 days are going to be messy too, but the last 22 days, the drill is going to get easier. So yes, I mean, this is what I've been told. Now I'm just going to, and I've also been given resources to study the entire science behind it, the neuroscience behind it, which I've done my due diligence. So I'm going to stick to these systems, and I would request you all to also please stick to it, and then come back and tell me, how it goes for you. So the key important points. It takes not 21, not 90, but 66 days of consistent work to build any new habit. Good habit is what I mean, obviously. Second, there's a fatty tissue called myelin that starts forming in your brain region, and it basically is associated, a lot of neuroscientists say it is associated with champions, with genius performers. Third thing, the first 22 days are going to be messy. First 22 days are going to be extremely hard. The next 22 days are going to be messy. Some days are going to be good, others not so much. The last 22 days are going to be a lot easier. And after that, then the habit becomes, automatic. And then you basically compound on it. You stick to it. I'm not saying that just do something for 66 days and then just forget about it. This is about rebuilding yourself, right? I'm trying to rebuild myself because I've obviously evolved from last year, and I've changed a lot as a person. Things that mattered to me then don't matter to me now. I have different goals. I have a different view of myself, so that's what is so now I have to do things which are in alignment with what I am now today. So do this, guys, 66-day habit challenge, and stay tuned to my channel. I'll be talking about a lot of neuroscientific things on my channel, and yep, stay tuned. If you are somebody who values brain health, if you are somebody who values mental wellness, do that. stay tuned to this channel. And if you found value in this video, do share it, do subscribe to my channel, and I'll see you guys soon. Bye bye.